here we go again. Today on the channel, I'm going to talk about my new project that I'm getting started with this Eric Clapton Strat body. Hey everybody, we're taking a look at what my next project is going to be. I'm going to start it here in the next day. This is an Eric Clapton Fender Stratocaster body. It used to be a silver color, and if any of you are familiar with the Skipper in my videos, the Skipper had a Clapton Strat that went through an apartment fire and the paint got peeled a little bit, and he was going to restore it, and he decided to buy a new body, new Clapton body, and we rewired that thing a few days ago, and it came out awesome. So he sold me his Clapton body at a great price. So low that I can't even mention it on eBay or YouTube because I'll get demonetized. Just kidding. He sold it to me at a buddy price. So I got this thing cheap. For the most part, I got a little bit of paint. I got a strip off of it still with a heat gun. But this thing is as smooth as a baby's butt, man. This thing is great. It is in awesome shape. There's only a couple nicks on it. You can see it right here. There's a couple of things I can sand out. But this thing is in excellent shape. So I wanted to show you what my new project is going to be before we get started. The parts and pieces are starting to roll in. Got a set of single coil Strat pickups that I'm going to take out of another guitar that I'm going to replace some pickups in a Strat that I've got that's kind of out of pocket right now. But anyway, those pickups are going to go in here. I've got some tone specific Strat pickups that are really, really good. They sound awesome. Those are going to be dropped in here. And let's take a look at these parts that I've got. I ordered a few things while we're here taking a look at this stuff. I'm trying to do things on a budget, so trying to get everything done as affordable but as nice as I can. So I got me a Ping Stratocaster, American Stratocaster bridge. This lines up fine with the holes. So it was perfect. I checked the measurements before I bought it, so this lines up great. This has got a really huge block on the bottom of it, so that'll be nice for the sustain. Got a screw-in bar, and I've got this claw. I think this came from Stratosphere. I want to say Stratosphere sold me this bridge for $23, 24 bucks. Same thing as a USA bridge that you get for about 90. I've got some Fender Tuners. I got a good deal on these. These were in the $25 range. These are real Fender Tuners. So these are 6 inline tuners with the Fender logo on them. Everything's included, the hardware and the screws. So I've got those coming, and got me some white pickup covers. I ordered white knobs, but I got like this off vintage white. So the pickups that I've got that are going to be put in this, they have a vintage white look to them, so they'll match. So I won't have a use for these white ones unless I get me some white knobs. We'll make a decision. I may go down to the music store and get some white knobs and go with these white pickup covers. And this pick guard, picked this up from Stratosphere also. This gave me an idea for a paint scheme. So I got this pick guard with the racing stripes on it. And this is a really thick, really high quality pick guard. And it's got the 8 holes, so it lines up perfectly with the American Strats. These pick guards on Stratosphere are like 12 bucks, 10 to 12 bucks, so you can't beat it. So this thing's going to look really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the guitar white. I'm going to do a rattle can. I've got some white gloss, and I've got some black high gloss. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it white, and then I'm going to paint it black over the white, but I'm going to stripe. I'm going to put stripes here. I'm going to continue these stripes on the back. So and on the back of the guitar, I'm going to do white stripes on the back. So I'm going to make it make it look like a race car, I guess. That's kind of what I'm going for. And I'm going to take a heat gun to it a little bit. I'm going to try to relic it. I'm not going to put any gouges or scratches in this body. It's too beautiful. I mean, this thing is a Clapton body. I mean, I could have gone and done the real Clapton wiring with, you know, with the circuit board in there. It's got the stress relief adjustment on the neck. It's got the place for the battery in the back. But I don't want to do all that. I like the way those guitars sound. They're great, but I'm just going to go with a normal Strat, regular Strat setup. I'm going to put some white racing stripes on it and chrome hardware. And I don't know if I'm going to keep, I don't know if I'm going to go, might keep the vintage white on the pick guard and go with a vintage white on the pickups just to set it off a little bit. I think that'll be fine. And then I'm going to heat gun it just a little bit and relic it when I'm done. I am going to do some poly on it. I usually don't use poly. I usually use Watco lacquer, but I've had a hard time finding the gloss Watco lacquer in stock. I've used this gloss and the satin urethane, the Minwax stuff before, and it's good. So I've got a little bit of a plan. I'm going to try to do a special relic, small relic with the polyurethane on it, and put a little bit of wear on this so it looks, you know, black with some white shining through and some wood, and just make it look clean. And if that doesn't turn out good, I'll strip it down and do something else. But that's the plan. I've got a Mite neck on order. The Mite neck should show up tomorrow. Got a great deal on this Mite neck. I got it, I want to say I got this Mite neck for like 80 bucks with tuners on it, but they're the cheaper tuners. So I wanted these Fender tuners on it. So the Mite neck fits this pocket. I've measured it, or took the measurements offline, and it should fit fine. And I've got jack input, or not input jack. I've got the output jack boat that should arrive in the next couple days, and I've got strap buttons. I've got all the internal hardware, the pots and the pickups in basically a storage bin at the moment. So wish me luck. This should be fun, and it'll be a really nice Strat when we're done with it. So wanted to give you all a heads up on the new project, and I will document it as I go. Should start the painting process tomorrow. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and until next time, peace out.